Hello and welcome once again to Voice of the Coast. If we've got any students watching, we're going to talk about back to school. I know it seems a little early in the summer to be doing that, but the good news is we're talking about a cool event coming up, the Back to School Bash on July 19th at the Patterson Civic Center. It is the 5th annual Bash, which was started by Stephanie Hartman. She's a Patterson native, and unfortunately, she works out of state, so she couldn't be here today. Carolyn Verdun of Morgan City is here with us. She's been also a Patterson, excuse me, but you work in Morgan City.
Correct. Yes.
But you've been involved in this all along for the 5 years. How did you get involved in setting this event up?
Actually, it's the Hartman family that Stephanie is a first cousin. She came up with the idea of helping single parents and children in need with school supplies, and she asked the family, and we just jumped on board.
Okay, it is the Back to School, 5th annual Back to School Bash at the Patterson Civic Center from 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. There's a lot of different events going on within the Bash, but of course the big thing when you think about a back to school event is the school supplies. There's going to be a lot of school supplies to give away. Let's talk about that. What are we going to have for the kids?
We're going to have the books, the book bags, the tablets, pens, pencils, the glue. It's a big variety. They go by the list of it.
Right.
The school supply list is what we really actually go by to give back into the for the children that's going to be in school. Then she has different sections like the elementary part, the junior high, that goes to another actual giving out different supplies. But it's all pertaining to the same supplies, but make sure we have enough to supply out for more than over 500 kids.
That's awesome, and it is from grades kindergarten through 12th. You got some for every grade level.
Correct.
What if somebody would like to donate and help? Because we still got a few weeks before this event. We'd like to help out and make sure that even more kids can be helped out. How can they donate?
They can donate. She has 2 drop-off sites. One is here in Morgan City at Verdun's Agency, which is my office over on Marguerite Street. And then it's one in Patterson. That's Studio 2000. That's in the same shopping center with Cypress Market, what we call in Patterson Missy's.
And this is cool too. We keep saying K through 12, but you got some things in line for our recent graduates who are headed for college, right?
Yeah.
What's available to them?
Yeah, they have, they're going to be giving out scholarships, and then they have the donations from business owners and every family members that are giving out stuff for them to go off to college with.
Okay. Dorm supplies we're talking about, and it's going to be...
dorm supplies, things that'll help them in their dormitory, that'll make it easier for them. Their comforters, sheets, refrigerators, microwave, air fryers, things to make it comfortable with them going to college.
Right. How many are you set up to give away for that? Do you know?
Last year, it was about, the most I've seen is 8 to 10. So it varies on who fills out, because she has it at the schools before that.
Right.
Before they leave to graduate, they can fill it out, and it goes to them from the school. She picks it up, and she works with them on who all will be qualified. Mostly everybody that fills it out is qualified for it.
Now the scholarships, that comes from an organization called the Gulf Coast Organization out of Texas, and once again, that's coming out of the Hartman family, right?
Correct. Well, it's from the Hartman family. That's her niece, but on her mom's side, so that it triggers all in. Okay. It's family.
And how do the students that are eligible get these scholarships?
Once they fill out the applications, he just approves. Actually, he approves it once they fills it out. It's not you have this or that. It's not like that. You just qualify when you fill it out.
Right. How much are we talking about? Do you know?
It can vary. It depends on how many it is. Last year they gave out 10,000, and the kids collected from 500 to 1,000 on each one. So
Fantastic.
It varies.
Fantastic. And this is for students Morgan City, Berwick, and Patterson High Schools?
Correct.
Okay, Awesome, fantastic.
St.
Tell
Mary
you what,
Parish.
great. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Voice of the Coast. Stay with us. Welcome back to Voice of the Coast. We're talking about the Back to School Bash coming up at the Patterson Civic Center on July 19th. Carolyn Verdun here to talk about it. Thanks again for joining us. Give us some of the particulars. No admission to get in, right?
No admission to get in. They're having the pageant that morning. That 0 to 24 can be in. That has an admission though. You have from 0 to like a junior deb that has a admission for like $50, and then anybody over a junior deb to the age of 24 is $60 admission for that. She has a vineyards that's going to be out there, and you can get spots that you can advertise your business and give out things to the kids and more information to the mothers that are going to be there.
How do the local, if there's any local vendors that want to get involved, what do they have to do to register to get in?
They can get in touch with Stephanie with her telephone number and her email, which would be on the bottom of the ones that you guys have out.
Okay, and yeah, and you see some of the flyers we're putting up on the screen for the various events, but I'll give them to you. Stephanie's number is 404-422-3775, and her email address is shartman18@yahoo.com. So
Yes.
we've got a pageant for ages baby 0 through 24 years. Sports physicals, talk about that a little bit, because you can get a free sports physical.
Yeah, with the kids going back to school, they always have to get the physical before going into school. And Urgent Care decided to work with us. They're going to be giving out free physicals on that day, and that's going to be from 9 to, I think it's 11, and no, 9 to 1 for the physicals. And you can go there, and instead of going to one of the, I think it's like the little units they give them at, and sometimes the parents have to pay for them, but they'll be there doing it for free, so they could get their slip and everything and take it back to the school.
That's right. I believe any doctor or any urgent care unit in the area can give physicals, but yeah, you have to make an appointment with them. You probably have to pay a fee, but this, and you can make a reservation for this, but you can just walk in and get this, right?
Yes, you can walk in from 9 to 1 when they're doing it, or you can call and put your name on the list before.
And this, if I'm not mistaken, only applies to the high school athletes. Junior high athletes don't need this, right?
I don't think they need it right now.
Right. I think I'm pretty sure it's only
just
high
the
school
high
athletes.
school that
but
really
any
need
high school, if you're a high school athlete participating in any sport, no matter what it is, you need to have a physical before a sports physical before the school year, or at least before your particular sports season
play your
starts.
Sport, yeah.
Okay. We mentioned the vendors. What type of vendors are we talking about coming in?
You can have any type of business. The profit ones, she is taking a fee for that. Like if I would do it, I would pay the $30 to have my business out there, because I'm making something off of it. Most of the time when you do it, you know, it's just to open up your name. The nonprofit ones that has businesses going on that you can actually get with Stephanie, and it's free for you, where you just blessing somebody with knowing your information.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And Stephanie mentions in her press release, whether students are talking about an educational institute or maybe looking at going into the military, looking into some kind of trade, is there any kind of, like a college fair going on with this, where they can get information about particular avenues of further education?
Well, for sure, I know Mr. Kendrick, Mr. White, that's giving out the scholarships. He has tremendous information about if you want to further it and where you want to go, and to try to give you the headlines on exactly making it easy for you, of making a decision and giving you some highlights on how to work it out for yourself.
And you're going to, you're going to be doing some honors for retired medical professionals, right?
Yes, she will be. That will be this year. She has some, but if you know of anyone that is a medical retiree, you can call and give it to her, that same number and that email, and she can add them to her list. They will be presenting them with like a little token of love, you know. Yeah.
Wonderful. Very good. Okay, it is the 5th annual Back to School Bash in Patterson at the Patterson Civic Center, July 19th. We look forward to seeing you there. There's no admission for the kids. A lot of opportunities to learn something, pick up some fun supplies along there. Carolyn, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time. Good night.